Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well today. I just wanted to share a quick video as many of you have been asking about tailored investments. This is our new venture, Nate and I, and I'm really excited to share it with you. I'm hoping that some of you might be interested in partnering with us in the future. As you know, Nate and I love real estate. We've been pursuing and investing in that for many years. Our first investment was back in 2012. And it has been an incredible ride along the way. We had been doing this part-time while I was working in the tech world, doing sales and marketing for about 10 years, and got kind of burnt out in that space and realized over sabbatical, when we were on our 3-month venture across the country with our camper and kids in tow, I realized that I wanted to pursue real estate full-time. I loved it, and it was something that I was really passionate about. Nate is also hoping in the future to pursue it full time. He's still working at Impact, which is wonderful. We're so thankful for that job. But he is working alongside me in this venture with Tailored Investments. You can see our logo right here. So just a quick overview of what it is that we do. In the past, Nate and I have invested actively as investors here in Lynchburg. We have a small portfolio of rental properties that we have managed. We also have a property manager that's managing some of those properties now. And there's some really great benefits that you may or may not know about with real estate. A couple of those include cash flow. That's a big one. Every single month, our tenants are paying not only their rent, they're paying the rent, but that rent is going to pay down the mortgage on the property. It's also paying the expenses on the property, any bills we might have. And then there's some extra money that's left over and we can put it in our pocket for cash flow. So that's a really nice bonus to owning real estate is that monthly cash flow. There's also appreciation on the property. Over time, the property increases in value. Just the nature of real estate, for the most part, you're going to see it increase in value. We've seen that tremendously over the last couple of years. I've seen some properties appreciate 20, 30% without even doing anything, which is incredible. So there are some properties that we are adding some value to with some small improvements, nothing crazy, but we've been able to add a lot of equity, hundreds of thousands of dollars of equity into our properties over the last couple of years. So that's something that's a benefit with real estate. Also, there's some tax benefits you may or may not be able to take advantage of with real estate. We've been able to. And then the diversification, moving outside of just being invested in the stock market, which, as we all know, has been a bit rough the last couple of years. Our real estate portfolio, on the other hand, has really shot up. Our real estate portfolio has gone down. And so that's been a really cool, and I'm so thankful that we are diversified, that we're not just in the stock market. So I share all that because I'm not sure if you're aware, but there is a way to invest in real estate and it passively and not have to be an active owner and manager. For most people, when they think of investing in real estate, they think, okay, I've got to go find a great deal. I've got to go get financing lined up, have 20%, 25% down payment. I've got to close on that property, get an inspection, do all of the grunt work on the front end. Then I've got to maybe do some renovations. I got to get qualified tenants in there, got to manage the tenants or the property manager. I mean, there's a lot that can be involved in day to day. And we've all heard horror stories about investing in real estate and awful tenants and bugs and toilets and tenants and trash. There's a lot that can come out of being and owning property. And so I want to share an alternative that you might not be aware of. And I stumbled into this a couple of years ago through a company that I worked for locally here in Lynchburg. I was their director of investor relations. And they invest in syndications or group investments. And so basically we come together, there's a group of us that will pool our money and we will buy larger properties. And these may be properties that we wouldn't normally have access to as an individual, or we may not hear about these deals. And so by putting your money into a pool and being able to buy something larger, we have an operator of that property that will run it and manage it and knows, that property, that asset really well. And they know that market really well, and they'll do all the front end work. And so you're able to basically put your money to work for you in real estate without having to be a property manager, without having to be involved day to day, deal with maybe problem tenants, but you're still getting cash flow. you're still getting appreciation. You're still getting some potential tax benefits. You're getting that diversification. You're getting, that hands off, that passive investment. So that's what I am focused on now. We still have our own properties here as well. I'm a realtor, very part-time, but my focus has been on this passive investment journey, giving people opportunities to invest and diversify their portfolio. And so I wanted to share that with you because maybe you have been thinking about real estate and you're like, man, it'd be really cool to do that, but shoot, I don't have the time. I've got a great job. I enjoy it. I've got my family, I've got all these different things going on, and I just don't have time to get involved in real estate. So I just want to introduce this to you, and hopefully, we can continue a conversation. If you're interested in learning more, please schedule some time with me. I have a Calendly link. We can get on the phone or meet in person, and I'd be happy to answer questions about this. I'm actually working on a deal right now, an assisted living facility that I'd be happy to share more with you about. There's some really awesome upside, great returns. And so I'd love to tell you more if you are in a place where you're looking to invest. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope to hear from you soon.